We had a client with an inverter problem that it wasn't our install, but they supported us with it, and they managed to help us.
They always have a way of making you feel like you are the most important client that they basically have. You feel welcome to be a client of theirs, and they are always willing to go out of their way.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Herholdt, where we find customers faster than you can say customer service. I think let's kick the day off, look for one of our customers and find out what they think about our customer service and what the experience is with Herholdt. And let me tell you, spoiler alert, it's better than finding the last piece of pizza. Come with me.
So I'm Luan and I'm from M&L Electrical Contractors. We are here based in Bloemfontein. I think M&L has an account with Herholdt for more than 25 years now.
Wow, that's long.
Yeah, it started way back when Hein was still sitting on the counters with Eugene and Rudy. So yeah, that is good old days. And yeah, that is, we basically buy all our products from Herholdt, so our main suppliers.
And your dad started the company, eh?
No, well, he started working there when he was also an apprentice.
Okay.
Yeah. So M&L Electrical is a company that was started in about 73 years ago, and we are still going strong. So yeah, it's a third generation.
And you guys are three brothers, eh?
Yes,
all
yes.
All working for M&L?
Yes, all working for M&L, yeah.
And your one brother, he's in Joburg?
Yes, my oldest brother, Luan, he operates from Joburg. He runs the branch there for us, and then me and my middle brother, we are here in Bloem. We sort the Free State Northern area, Northern Cape area for us, yeah.
And tell me, you're actually doing some work for us here at Herholdt at Bloemfontein.
Yeah. We are very privileged to be here, and yeah, we are trying to help where we can, and we are doing some electrical and solar work for Herholdt in Bloemfontein. Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And tell me, if you can say something about our customer service, what has been your experience since you've been working with us?
Great, I must say. So mostly our sales representative was Chris Bakker and Rudy. And yeah, both of them, they always have a way of making you feel like you are the most important client that they basically have. And even if you're not buying anything from them or you are the biggest client, that basically makes it, you feel welcome to be a client of theirs. And they are always willing to go out of their way, especially on weekends for us when we have breakdowns, after hours. Chris, Rudy always available, will come out to the shop, open up, get you a circuit breaker, get you a cable joint, and you're ready to go.
That's fantastic. And tell me, when you've purchased from us and you've had a problem, let's say you've had a problem with a product, or you had a problem with something happening with an inverter or a battery, what would you say was your after-sales service experience?
Also great. So they, Herholdt's technical team, Andre van der Berg and Atti, they are very good at their job. The system is good, you log a ticket, my sales representative always helps me, we get the forms mailed, we log the tickets, and the whole technical team basically takes over. They take us out to site, they assess the problem, they get the parts, they sort it. There's always communication between us and our clients, especially from Herholdt, and that's quite important for us, that everyone knows where the repair is standing at a certain stage.
Especially because you've got customers that you've got to answer to. And you've got sites that can't be down. So if something happens and if you've got a problem, it needs to be sorted as quickly as possible.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So we are catering for the commercial and industrial sectors, and there it sometimes does become a problem, and Herholdt has been able to even assist us with swap out products. If the technical team sees, listen, there's a major issue, we're going to wait a few weeks for a part, they will always go out of their way, get the product swapped out and get our clients running again. So yeah, that makes it worthwhile walking the path.
That's quite important for you and your company because your reputation is also on the line.
Yes, definitely.
So you've got to answer to the customer, and if we don't get the parts to you as quick as possible, get the turnaround time up as quickly as possible, then that's a problem for you.
Yeah, because that reflects bad on our side. The client doesn't want to hear the supplier this or the supplier that or courier. They don't want to hear that. They partner with someone that they want to trust. So that's obviously we partner with someone we can trust, and that's a bond that goes a long way. So it's a both ways for us as an installer.
And have you been to our technical centre here?
Yes, I have seen it. I've been there.
And what do you think?
Yeah, it's quite state of the art. It's good. All the testing facilities are there. I've seen some good stuff that's in there that I would have liked to have in my own shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
to know. And tell me, when it comes to your after-sales service, when you log a ticket, etc., would you say that that is a very customer-friendly type of way to do the returns?
Yeah, definitely. It's quite fluent. It works easy. You fill in the necessary information that basically everyone would normally need to know what's actually going on. And yeah, further there on, the system takes it. And the technical team contacts you, and you will, all the time, you will know where you are standing with your repair. It's never a black space where everyone's wondering, did the repair center receive it? Did it go through? So that's quite nice for us to know. And the fact that the technical team has direct contact with us. They will physically call you and say, Luan, we received your ticket, we are able to see what we can do. When are you available to go to site and we can assess this issue?
And tell me if there's anything you would want them to work on a bit. If there's anything, any tips that you can give them that would help us make your experience better, what would that be?
I would say more technical people would be nice, because from an installer's perspective, we are more technically driven versus a salesperson that is driven to a product.
Yeah.
And we need to carry ourselves over to someone that's also technically driven. So speaking to Andre is a feast, because he understands you exactly.
Yeah.
So there's never I wonder if he's really understanding my issue. He definitely does understand my issue, and he knows his products very well. He knows how they are working and how they operate. So to describe a problem or issue with someone that knows them, that's quite nice for us. Sometimes we could have solved problems without Andre coming out to site, because he knew the product so well. He gave me advice and we could sort it out remotely. So that's also good for me. I would like it if they could copy and paste Andre 3 times.
And while we're on the subject of customer service and after-sales service, let's have a look at what some of the guys are doing today. See if they can chat to us for a moment. So, man of the moment, Andre van der Baan, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Good. Are you busy?
Quite busy, yes.
As always?
As always.
Good. So, we've just spoken to some of our customers talking about our after-sales service and what they think. So they both said if they can copy and paste you 3 times and put you in every branch in the country, that would be fantastic. So tell me a bit, how long have you been with Herholdt?
I've been with Herholdt 4 years already, going on to 5 now. I think in November, next year, let's say April, then it's 5 years here.
And how do you know so much about all of the products? Because they all say you know it all by heart.
Just playing with it, basically.
Just play for the product.
Yeah. If you want to know the project, just play with it.
Oh, fantastic. So we're moving on. So I hope you have a great day. I know you've got tons of calls to get back to and tons of tickets to do. So we'll see you later. So this is a service center. So let's see if someone's busy in here. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. What are you busy with today?
Repairing an inverter.
Oh, fantastic. Have you got lots of tickets to do?
We have lots of tickets, yeah. So we are actually busy, quite busy. Yeah, and it's quite a process to strip the inverters and find the faults and replace all the broken parts. But we're getting.
You're getting this?
Yes, we're getting there, yeah.
Good morning, Steyn.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. Tell me a bit about your company. How long have you been in the solar industry?
Okay, so we've been in the solar industry for about 6 years now, from just before COVID time, which obviously was much more of a household side of things. But even through the load shedding and everything, household was big, but we are also going to commercial now, and we've been in commercial now for about a year and a half.
And tell me, did you start off as an electrical contractor?
Yes.
And is that how you got to Herholdt?
Well, I'm in the electrical field now for about 12 years.
Well, that's long.
Yeah, and since then we've dealt with Herholdt all the time, and yeah, so we've also seen how Herholdt has grown and it's nice to have a company like Herholdt's to have a supplier that can help you and also grow with technology.
Yeah, so 12 years is long, because 12 years back we only had, I think, we only had the Bloemfontein branch.
It was also the
The branch
Kimberley,
as well.
yeah. And I think George.
That was open in 2010.
Yeah.
And then we opened George in 2018. So that is, you've been with us for quite a long
Yes,
time.
yes.
Is it a family business?
No.
Or is it just you?
It's just me. Yes.
And how many teams have you got working with you?
On this stage we have 3 teams, excluding myself, because going around all the teams I don't really put a team together with myself. I'd rather join them on each day on all the sites. Yes.
And tell me, which areas do you work in?
Mostly Bloemfontein and the Free State surrounding, and then also we are originally from the Eastern Cape, so we also have some clients in the Eastern Cape.
Okay. And tell me, if you could say, what is your experience been with Herholdt when it comes to after-sale service, support when it comes to something, having a product, having a problem? What would you say is your experience been so far?
Well, so far they've been helpful. I had a battery with a problem previously. They sorted that out. We had a client with an inverter problem that it wasn't our install, but they supported us with it, and they managed to help us. Well, yeah, I can't really complain about the support.
Okay, and tell me, what would you say is the average turnaround time if you log a ticket?
Well, the ticket was quick. Once we've booked it in, for example, the inverter was 24 hours. It was fixed and we had it back installed at the client. The battery had a little bit more issue, but they sent it up to Joburg, so that was about a week and a half, but they did give us a loan unit in that time.
Okay, so you had a loan unit to actually use. Because it's difficult when you've got customers, because they want answers from you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't say, oh, but the supplier's got a problem, or oh, the supplier's waiting a long time. You've got to perform.
Correct.
And they're asking you questions all the time.
Yes.
Because I mean, if you've got 3 teams, then you've got a couple of sites that you're working on constantly.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
And all of them need to be monitored, and all of them need to be commissioned and installed properly, and etc. So you need someone to back you that's got quick turnaround times, that easy way to log tickets if there's something wrong, technical support when you need it. So is that something you would say is the reason why you're still purchasing from Herholdt? Is that the reason you've still got a good relationship with us?
Well, that and obviously over the time Herholdt's been there for us. They're doing a lot of training sessions. They get people in that has the knowledge to come and share it, and make sure that all the installs that you do is up to standard.